As a family, we had been on our way back to Boston from visiting a family in the next state when we were forced off the road by a long-distance lorry driver, too fatigued to have been driving that night. His vehicle struck ours and sent us off the highway into a ditch. I can barely fight back the tears to inform you that our beloved son David and your darling daughter have both passed into a better world. Yours truly, John McKenna.
How could you do such a thing to your own flesh and blood?
Rebecca's already lost one child. She could lose two. You mustn't tell her. What good would it do?
I thought she was dead. All this time, I thought she was dead, and now I've been fighting with her. She's here. My baby, she's here after all this time.
But you still can't tell her. Rebecca doesn't know.
Why? Surely the harm's been done.
Rebecca was very badly injured in that accident. She was in a coma for weeks. We did it, and the unborn baby died. Your Uncle John was left to look after Aoife. Couldn't bring himself to tell Rebecca what had happened to their baby, and he got so fond of Aoife that he couldn't give her up for adoption. We all thought it was best. We all decided, for Rebecca's sake, they should bring Aoife up as if she was theirs.
But no one thought of me.
You were so young. Baby would have ruined your life.
And how has my life been any better without her?
Maybe it'll change now. But you still can't tell her. Neither Rebecca nor Aoife know.
I say, can you tell me where I could find a Miss Aoife McKenna?
Yes, that's me.
Ah, good. I've been asked to give you these grant papers for the refurbishment which you're about to carry out.
Oh, I can't stop now, I'm sorry. Go inside and speak to my manager, Declan Meehan. I'm sorry, I've got to run.
Are you all right, miss? Miss? Hello, my man.
How are you? What can I do for you?
I'm here to present Miss McKenna with the plans for the refurbishment of this establishment. A large investment has been made on condition that this pub benefits from the overhaul.
What? It's going ahead.
What do you want? Where did you get that?
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Oh, God. You know about the accident?
Yes.
You'd better come in. Sit down. Would you like a drink? A cup of tea or coffee?
No, it's okay. I'm sorry if I upset your mom the other day.
She's all right. She has her moments since my father died.
I didn't know I had an older brother. What was he like?
It was such a long time ago. And I've tried so many times to forget having to go to America.
If there's anything you can remember, I'd really like to know.
Mum keeps these in a bag, but I never look through them. There's one she said and Becca sent while I was there to let them know I was okay. Oh, there it is. It's still hard to look at, even after so many years. I was so angry towards Aunt Becky and Uncle John for losing my baby. I thought they hadn't taken enough care. But I hadn't realised what the loss of David had been to them. I was even more upset when Father died and our home was left to Uncle John. It brought back so many bad memories. And I felt we had to move out of the pub.
But why? Mom and Dad would never have made you homeless.
It was the way I felt at the time. It was so difficult coping with the loss of Dad and trying to keep things going. I'm hungry. Would you like something to eat and a cup of tea?
No, I'm okay.
Look, I'm making it anyway. Come on. We'll talk while I make something. Okay. Uncle John then organised a manager to take over the bar, and Mother and I moved into another property Father had owned. We lived off the widow's pension and income support. Mother can't be left for long.
Why don't you move back into the pub? I mean, there's plenty of room.
Mother's too frail for another move. She's used to here now. Anyway, I hear you're making lots of changes. Why do you want to do that?
I just want to use my skills. I've worked so hard and other people always take the credit. My brother and sister seem to make my parents happy, but I never could. I just want to show I'm capable.
But you know what you've done. You know what you're capable of doing. You should try and accept yourself as who you are and stop trying to prove yourself to others. You're the one being hardest on yourself, and there's no need to be. Do you like red wine?
Wine's good. But it'd be nice to be accepted.
Perhaps if you begin by accepting yourself first, you'll realise how much others accept you too. There you go.
On my first day here, I saw you with a boy. Is that your son?
No, he's a cousin. We've a lot of relatives around these parts. We're a big family. That's why the pub's so important. It's important to catch up on things. It would be a shame to lose all that.
How do you mean?
Fiddlers Walk is the heart of the community. It's where all the news is shared. Who's died, who's had a baby, who's got married. You know, you should get to know them. They'd appreciate you more for it. At the moment, they feel threatened, and it doesn't have to be that way.
I wouldn't know where to start.
Well, you can start by eating that sandwich and drinking that wine. Food for thought, hey?
Thanks for spending this time with me. It's been really great.
I'm glad to. It's nice to finally meet you properly. Why don't you come round for Sunday lunch next weekend?
That sounds great. I'll see you soon.
You're a good girl. I know it was hard not to say anything, but you couldn't tell her for Rebecca's sake. And at least you'll get to know her. For I've a feeling she'll be around here for a while.
What's going on?
Oh, you're back? Oscar here has just shown me the details of the development you have in store for this place. Very impressive.
What?
You kept this in the dark. When were we going to find out about this? Yeah. Like everything you do, you keep to yourself and don't consider others around you.
Hey, that's not fair.
What's not fair? How often have you been down here to see who you're not being fair to, huh? Miss High and Mighty couldn't care less who gets caught up in my little schemes. But you're playing around with other people's lives and you've no right.
I'm sorry.
What?
I said I'm sorry. And I've changed my mind about the refurbishments.
You have?
Yes,
Why?
it's a family thing, which I'd rather not go into, please.
Excuse me a moment, please.
What?
It's not your decision, miss.
It's not?
No. Mr. Bradley Grove from the United States of America. He's put forward these plans for the redevelopment in this area, attracting a huge investment. Apparently there was some problem with the papers from the previous owner, which allowed a loophole for Mr. Grove to exploit. He's now the present owner.
What? That bastard is cheating me out of everything!
Who's Brad?
My lousy ex-boyfriend.
Surely you can do something. He can't just take over.
Excuse me now a moment, please. I'm going to leave. I don't like family disputes.
God, you've got a lot of nerve coming here.
Don't shoot the messenger. Why don't you try talking to the owner?
Do you have a number for him? You could ring him and find out what's going on.
I'll try Sal. Keep getting his answering service. I'll try the office. Hi, Janice. It's Aoife. Where's Brad?
Hi, Aoife. I hadn't realised you and Brad had got back together.
We're not.
He's gone over to Ireland to see you.
He's on his way.
How soon?
When's he due in? Thanks. Bye.